December 5th, 1872. A perfectly seaworthy ship, sailing itself, a meal still warm. The brigantine *de Gracia* cut through the Atlantic swells, its captain, David Morehouse, scanning the horizon. What he saw that day would haunt maritime history for centuries. Another vessel, floundering, sails askew, drifting aimlessly. This was no derelict wreck. This was the Mary Celeste *, a 100-foot brigantine well known to Morehouse. Her sails were partially set, but she wasn't responding to the wind. Something was deeply, unsettlingly wrong. Morehouse ordered a small boat launched. Second Mate Oliver DeVoe and a few crewmen rowed towards the silent ship, the only sound the creak of their oars and the rush of the sea. What they found aboard the Mary Celeste * defied all logic. The ship was deserted, completely. Not a single soul remained from Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and the 7-man crew. 10 people vanished without a trace. But it wasn't a shipwreck. The Mary Celeste * was perfectly sound, seaworthy. The cargo, 701 barrels of industrial alcohol, was largely intact. No distress signals had been fired. No struggle, no signs of violence. In the galley, a meal sat untouched, plates still on the table. A sewing machine held a half-finished garment. The captain's logbook was found, its last entry dated 9 days prior, December 5th, the very day *de Gracia* spotted her. What happened in those 9 days? Why did 10 people abandon a perfectly good ship in the middle of the Atlantic, leaving behind their possessions, their food, even their lives? The official inquiry in Gibraltar was baffled. They found no evidence of foul play by the *de Gracia* crew, though some initially suspected insurance fraud or piracy. The evidence simply didn't support it. Captain Briggs was known as a teetotaler, a devout man, unlikely to abandon his ship without extreme provocation. His wife and child aboard made the decision even more unfathomable. One popular theory suggests a mutiny. But why would mutineers abandon a ship laden with valuable cargo, leaving it adrift to be found? And where would they go in the vast, open ocean? Another theory points to piracy, yet the Mary Celeste * still contained much of value. Personal valuables like jewelry were found. No signs of struggle, no ransacked cabins. The most widely accepted explanation involves the cargo, alcohol. It's plausible a few barrels leaked, creating noxious fumes. Fear of an explosion could have driven the crew to temporarily abandon ship. They might have lowered the lifeboat, tethering it to the Mary Celeste *, intending to return once the air cleared. A sudden squall, a snapped rope, and they'd be lost to the waves, watching their ship sail away. This theory accounts for the missing lifeboat, the lack of struggle, and the untouched possessions. It's a plausible, if tragic, chain of events, but it's still a theory, not a confirmed fact. Other, more fantastical explanations have emerged over the years. Sea monsters, alien abduction, even a Bermuda Triangle-esque anomaly, though the Mary Celeste * was far from that region. The Mary Celeste * continued to sail for 12 more years after her mysterious abandonment, carrying various cargoes, before finally being intentionally scuttled off Haiti in 1885 in an insurance fraud scheme. The ship herself found an end, but the enigma of her vanished crew remains. 10 lives, a meal unfinished, a perfectly good ship, all lost to the profound, silent mystery of the sea. The case of the Mary Celeste * isn't just a story of a ghost ship. It's a stark reminder of the ocean's power and how quickly life can change from routine to utter disappearance, leaving only questions. It's a story that challenges our understanding of human behavior under duress, and the fragile line between safety and oblivion when surrounded by an unforgiving element. Explore another chilling maritime mystery by clicking the video on your screen now.